Yo, it's your boy Derek, the Dopest Detailer, coming at you today with another episode of the Dopest Detailer. I'm going to touch bases on a few little things today. And one of the most important things I've come to realize with detailing is people pay attention to the small things. They really do pay attention to the small things. Things that most people don't think matter, but it makes a big difference to the consumer, to the person that's spending the money with you. And I think one of the most important things that people pay attention to, your ability to keep things in order. Everything from the way your towels look, from the way your area looks, from the way your setup looks, the way you look, it all plays into the bigger picture. Somebody said, what do you think one of the most important things is when you're going after dealership or just a regular client? What do you think is like one of the most important things, about trying to get a new client, dealership or whatever? And I tell them, I say, appearance is key. Appearance is everything. To some people, it's like, it's nothing, but most people, it's everything. The way you show up is the way people are going to see you. And you only get one chance to make a first impression. You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. So everything from, your uniform to your outfit to your cleanliness to the way your vehicle is set up, or in my case, with me being in this dealership, the way they walk around and they check out the way that the place is being kept, making sure it's clean, it's orderly. Yeah, that looks good for the aesthetics. It looks good to keep things clean, but it's also a safety measure as well that you have to take into account. You know, Cleaning up behind yourself, putting away things that you're not using, keeping things just in order. It almost brings a certain zen to your workspace. Like, I can't work in chaos. I hate being in chaotic situations. Even, with me in this dealership, I got to have cars sitting a certain way. My OCD, it still kicks in, but it kicks in a different way now. It's like we need to have cars lined up a certain way. Everybody's workstation, I don't like clutter. I don't like people being on top of each other. And when the powers that be come through, I want them to also know that, clutter matters to me. And I know it matters to them because, again, like I said, it's a safety factor as well as it's an appearance thing. I like for towels to be folded, hoses to be, wind up, whether it's an air hose or water hose, pressure washer, guns, everything. I like neat stuff. Neat stuff to me is just like a sign of people who care about what it is that they're doing. And you don't run the risk of somebody getting hurt. You don't run the risk of getting sued because somebody got hurt. So there's so many different things that play into that. But, appearance is everything, man. Those uniforms, they matter. It speaks a lot towards you and your level of professionalism, how much you care about your business, how much pride you take in your business, how much investing that you're doing in your business. That just all speaks towards, you know, the level of integrity that you have when it comes down to running your business in in a professional mannerism, and that matters. People really, I say to myself, would I be comfortable spending my money with somebody that doesn't look like they take care of their stuff? Nah, because if you don't take care of yours, you're not going to take care of mine. And being in this dealership situation that I'm in, it all comes down to appearances. In the beginning anyway. It really, I'm a stickler about that. And I get my guys to understand that. Once they understand from the door that that's how I expect for things to be. And it's that way even when I'm not here, because I can see things when I'm not here. I have a manager and I have cameras all over the place. They know it. I don't have the cameras to spy on them. I have the cameras to make sure that if anything ever goes down, I can always pull up the tape and say, okay, this is what happened. But I can tell when I'm not here, they're doing the things that they're supposed to be doing, and keeping the place orderly. That's just another part of putting together a well-oiled machine. I never understood what that meant before. Somebody told me, do you have a business? Do you have a hustle? You know, you know, do you have a well-oiled machine? Um, if you have a business, that thing can operate in your absence. If you have a hustle, it stops when you're not around. It all falls apart when you're not around. So, in business and having a business, you want to make sure that, your brand is being represented very well, um, as clean as possible, as professional as possible, with standards that should apply and will apply in your absence and in your presence. Um, these are just foundational things that I think are important to gaining these types of contracts. When you go in, something as simple even as a letterhead. A lot of us don't have letterheads. I didn't have it for a while, and I didn't understand the importance of having one until I started actually doing business outside of the labor part of this. Having your logo on a letterhead. Again, another one of those things that speaks volume towards your level of professionalism, your level of dedication to your business, your level of dedication to quality, your level of presentation. It speaks highly towards all of those things. You want to make sure that you take this stuff and you say, okay, I'm going to be the best version of me that I can be representing my business. And I want my guys and girls to be the best version of my business that I want them to present, to represent. Um, you know, Going into these dealerships, you want to go in, back to my point about the letterheads, you want to go in with the proper business card, with a proper proposal, everything. You want to have it lined up, cross all your T's and dot all your I's. I mean, that's just real simple common knowledge things, man. So, these are things that'll get you, that'll help you in obtaining, not just these types of accounts, but even just regular retail account, regular clients. You know what I mean? Like these things they speak volume, and not only that, it carries on to the next person. Because you never know who's talking about you. You never know who's talking about you, and you never know who they're talking to about you. So you always want to present yourself to the person that might be talking about you in a way that's real strong, so that when they go and talk about you to another person, you've done your job. You've done your presentation speaks for itself, and it resonates when people are talking about you. Um, you know, just wanted to share that with you today. Again, it's just the little things that make the big difference. And for me today, as I walk around the shop and I look around and I think about where it started at when I came in here, how it wasn't organized, how things were like all over the place, to where we managed to get it to now, and keep it. It's we have things that we do at the end of the evening: clean out the vacuum cleaner, straighten up the towels, put all the dirty towels in the wash, and get those things ready for the next day. Just cleaning up the area, sweeping the floors. So when we come in the next day, we have a fresh workplace, So everything is clear, clean, and ready to go. No questions asked. So again, like I said, that's just what I wanted to touch on today. Again, I'm going to ask that, you guys like, share, subscribe, comment, turn on your notifications so that you can get a notification every time that I post one of these videos. Tell a friend, and just interact. If you have any questions, you want to ask me, post them in the comments. If you have a topic that you would like for me to talk about, or you have a question that you want to present so that I can speak to the group about it, shoot it out there, and I'll be more than happy to answer it for you. But yeah, just keep on moving, keep on making it happen, and that's my video for today. I'm your boy Derek, the Dopest Detailer, and I'm out of here. Peace.